the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. We take a look at the Cavaliers. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And right now for Philadelphia, they have enjoyed a solid start to their season and have a firm grip on their spot in the top 10. And I think it's an encouraging sign for this group.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Jaylen Brown out there with Joel Embiid, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Schroeder in at the point position. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox. Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
The kick out to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
Max is always shot ready. Catch and shoot opportunities are his go-to.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside, Maxey. It's bounded by Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, a surprising victory. Looking like they go away easily, but boy, did they come on strong in the fourth. Big-time momentum just carrying them all the way for the win. Exciting basketball.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
I mean, the tremendous athleticism, and LeBron James, if he's in front of you on a drive, step out of the way.
Now, here's Mitchell, guarded closer. Another three for Cleveland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triplet.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 24 points. The wide-open shot from Strus. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. James, good.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Maxey. James, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's James. He's got 6. Pass to Embiid. A 3-ball. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Mitchell's got 6 points.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Embiid. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. And there it is for him.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Schroeder. It's a 3-point game. Safety move. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Simons, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Well, Dennis Schroeder is a player who has proven capable whether you're starting him or whether you're bringing him off the bench. That shifty, clever guard has such an impressive skill set.
Now, here's Maxey. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Mitchell. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 8 points for him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Embiid with the screen on Schroeder. Maxey passes to Embiid. And it's sent back by Allen.
I would not test Jarrett Allen around the rim. Send it back, big fella.
In the corner, it's Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Brown with the screen on Schroeder. Maxey with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And the 76ers making a change here. Arlo's checked in. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus. Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong, control the pace, assert their will, nice.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Barlow's shot is good.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Now Now Mitchell. He's got 8. Over Maxey. No good off the front iron. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to LeBron. Tries it from 9. Inside. And it's Simons that time on the assist by LeBron.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Merrill with the ball, covered by Simons. Here's Merrill. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Atlanta. Mobley. Arlo grabs the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Brown. And the shot is long.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Mitchell outside. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's as easy as it gets for Kuminga. Defense has to bring more energy than that.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Dean Wade in for Maxey. And it's Brown missing.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Mitchell. For the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing.
Oh, my goodness.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Mitchell against Simon. Back to Mitchell. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Bryant throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And finished off by Brown.
Jaylen Brown has tightened his handle, and that allows him to be effective as a pick-and-roll option.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. 41 seconds left in the first. Kuminga kicks to Mitchell. Pulls it up. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons, the pass to Embiid. Here's Barlow. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Here's Tyson. Floats it up for Kuminga. And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now here's Payne. We've got Kuminga. Payne out there with Psamyou'll. Then there's Allen. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Three-pointers, Simon. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Tyson with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 76ers trail by 9. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Tyson. Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson. Wade is covered. Shot clock at 5. Back to Merrill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Payne, covered by Simons. Back to Merrill. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Simons. There's the triple. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Payne. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Terry. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kuminga the pass to Merrill. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And now the 76ers on the break. And it's Simons missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Launches a 3. The shot no good. Tyson. The 76ers trail by 8. Brown deciding where to go with it. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And so Simons will bring it up for the 76ers. Down low, there's Embiid with force. Embiid takes it to him.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Edgecombe. Brown wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. 9 points in the game so far. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent
coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Anthony Simons. And stolen by Mobley. To the paint, here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Here's James. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Sam Merrill. He's perfect from the line this time.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 14. To the inside. Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Boy, in the era of stretch bigs, guys that can go out to the three-point line and absolutely make shots, I love Jared Allen. He is an old school center, folks.
The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Maxey. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Maxey in the corner. Takes the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Knocked loose. Mitchell gets it inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
James outside. Edgecombe with the screen for LeBron. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
This is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And Cleveland making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Kuminga. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Chicago Bulls.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Brown. No doubt, Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Dor.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and it's Dean Wade in for LeBron. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Maxey. To the paint, 6 to shoot. And that one's is good. Bona.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Maxey against Schroeder. And Tyrese Maxey with the three. Maxey's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
There's a screen, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They've been more turnover prone here tonight. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. James comes in for Wade. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Anthony Simons. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, Mobley very effective when he gets very good position on the interior.
Now here's James. He's got 10, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
76ers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Free throw good, James.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Both free throws good from James.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
Inside, Mobley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Mobley playing with a level of intention and finishing the play. That is nicely done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He was extremely sharp at the free throw line in their last outing.
The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey with it, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mitchell outside. Mitchell connects from 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That shot wide open. Maxey's got 15.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Cleveland's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. For 3, Mitchell, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Brown outside. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And
the previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go for the slow-mo.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king? And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Cavaliers.
If you can make 3.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with Brown, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Cleveland with the ball. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Allen at the screen for Mitchell. Lined up there for Allen. Strus finds Schroeder. Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 3. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's Allen on the wing. Schroeder, left side. Mobley outside. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Down low. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Mitchell outside. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Wow, splash it in from the mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 17. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Mobley. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by LeBron James. Mitchell outside. Pass to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Strus has got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. The lead is 2. Embiid with a screen on Mobley. Brown drives in. Brown, quick first step.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For Cleveland, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Shooter kicks to Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's James. 16 points for him. Outside, Maxey. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cavaliers have gone somewhat so far, 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. The 76ers leading. It's tipped. Stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Count it, and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Cash money, Brown with the tray.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Strus, second chance effort. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella.
James sets the screen for Simons. Floats it up for James. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trailing. Strus passes to Mobley. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Mobley's got 12 in the game. The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's James. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And the Cavaliers with possession. Pass to Schroeder. Mobley outside. Now here's Allen. Clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
Simons with the screen on Mobley. LeBron passes to Embiid. And it goes down 2 points. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. So it's the Cavaliers now. A 2-point game. Pass to Bryant. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Brown. 18 points for him. Maxey, no good. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Tyson. In the corner, it's Bryant. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's James. And there's the call on James. That's his. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. Some changes for Philadelphia.
The previous play is under review.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now Caldwell Pope following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Mitchell up top, covered by Simon. .51 seconds left to play in the third. Embiid with the screen on Kuminga. At the top of the key, Embiid. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. With the drive, Kuminga with a wide-open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Pass to Simons. Drills it from outside. Simons has got 12 points in the game.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
And here is Mitchell. 33 points for him. Fires the 3. That one misses. Up in time. He doesn't hit that one. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. 76ers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Donovan Kuminga out there with that one. Then it's Sam Merrill. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. A nice shot by Simons.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Now Payne. Pass to Tyson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 5. Brown outside. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. Payne passes to Allen.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Pass to Merrill. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 7-point differential.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Passed away. Here's Edgecombe. Just 5 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Merrill. Payne passes to Merrill. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets low.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Cleveland. Edgecombe, no good. Mitchell outside. Pass to Merrill. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edgecombe, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Edgecombe with it. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Merrill can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Brown. The rebound by Merrill. The Cavaliers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Back to Mitchell. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Kuminga. Overweight. Here's Allen. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Oh, this is what you want from Jared Allen. Play with strength, establish a presence.
Brown outside. Wade dishes to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Simon's missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Simon. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brown on the drive. Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. No on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Allie, thank you so much. Cleveland's getting some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Allen, a screen on Maxey. To the paint, deflects the pass. A kick out to Mobley. And the 3 off target. The 76ers leading by 7. LeBron passes to Embiid. And here's Maxey. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 22 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Mobley misses.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's Brown following the score by Cleveland.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Their kicks to Strus. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Schroeder outside. Allen, a screen on Maxey.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Here's Embiid. Strus there for the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now Allen. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Here's Brown. James outside. Puts up the 3. Rebounded by Allen inside. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Embiid with the screen on Schroeder. Now Embiid. It's stolen by Strus. Now Mobley.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Brown. LeBron James on the wing. Started by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. From outside, knocks down the 3.
Well, Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Schroeder. Maxey into the lane, and that one falls.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Mitchell left side. Strus. Missed on the 3.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this one. Such an overall great performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And he makes the first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Embiid drops them both.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Payne with it. Maxey covering. The 3 is off. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Number 20, Jaylen.
And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside Brown. It's James. Puts one up from 19. Embiid. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it, it paid off. Congrats.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.